I told you, you could live off of retirement, off of the income of just one ETF. And that could be anywhere between $3, $5, or even $10,000 monthly. And this is all income produced by one ETF, as in QQQI.
This video is purely educational content and should not be considered personal finance advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and I don't know your financial situation, risk tolerance, or even investment goals. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results, and always do your own research and consider consulting with a qualified financial professional before making any investment. Alright, let's get on to the video.
Hey guys, my name is Steve and I run the Frugal Expat website where we try to help people save more and invest better. And today we're going to be talking about how much QQQI do you need to retire off comfortably. Alright, let's get to it. Now, first of all, what is QQQI and why to consider this ETF in particular? First of all, QQQI is the NEO's Nasdaq 100 High Income ETF. It's got a yield of around 14%, an expense ratio of 0.68%, meaning it costs $68 for every $10,000 invested. In the 1 year return, it's a little bit over 25% in total return, so that's dividends reinvested for the future. It's got a great strategy and tax efficiency. So what it does is it sells out of the money cover calls on the Nasdaq 100, and so you're getting some good premium from that. And then categorizes these as 1256 contracts, meaning that 60% of the capital distributions come back will be taxed at long-term capital gains, 40% short-term capital gains. But since they can't do that every single month, they're going to be also distributing ROC, which is return of capital, lowering that cost basis. And so you're going to get some ROC, you're going to get these 1256 contracts. And so if you hold this in a taxable account, it's going to be very tax efficient. So that is kind of in a nutshell what QQQI is. Now, also with QQQI, NEOS does an interesting strategy where it will also buy some option, some covered calls on the Nasdaq 100 if those assets do drop to a certain level. So you're getting some good upside and you're getting some good premium. So it's a very diverse strategy, helping people to have tax efficient income and a pretty solid income. Now, why does this strategy appeal to retirees? Well, according to the 4% rule, you need a certain amount of money and you sell 4% in order to have that certain amount of income. So for instance, if you have $1 million portfolio, selling 4% of that means you're going to get about 40% back for that entire year. Now, most people probably aren't going to need $40,000. They're going to need maybe a little bit more. Inflation is up. Maybe their standards of living are higher. Maybe they'll need $50,000. Maybe they'll need $60,000. That means you just need more investment. At $50,000, you need about 1.25. At $60,000, you need about 1.5 million. That's according to the 4% rule. And you're selling your shares to the point where it'll get down to zero. Now, with the strategy of having QQQI, you don't have to sell your shares. It's going to be returning you capital and yield every single month. And so you don't have to sell the shares. So if you have $1 million portfolio getting about 14%, then you're getting about $140,000 per year, and you don't have to sell your shares. Now, how cool is that? And the cool thing is, instead of having $1 million portfolio, you can retire maybe earlier with maybe a $750,000 or even a $500,000 portfolio, just depending on how much income you need for your future. Now, let's break down that math, because math matters when we're talking about retirement. Now, if you're going to need a very frugal retirement, $3,000 a month is quite frugal. That's about $36,000 a year. That covers basic things. Maybe you're not going traveling. Maybe you're not doing much at all. Maybe you're just sitting at home watching some TV, and that's about it. Sounds kind of sad to me, but that's the reality of a lot of retirees. Maybe they don't have the amount of money they need to live a fruitful retirement. Now, $5,000 makes it a little bit better. $5,000 a month, it's about $60,000 a year. Plus, you're gonna have Social Security coming in, and that could help out more. Now, if you get a little bit higher to maybe $7,000 to $10,000, you're doing a little bit more lavish lifestyle with some better travels. Maybe you can live in another country. Maybe you can do all sorts of other things. And so that's the beauty of this ETF, is the more you can get invested, the more yield you can get out, the better it can be for your retirement. Now let's look at those investment requirement. So with QQQI, has about a 14.3% yield. Now it's going to range anywhere between 13 to 15% yield. So we're just basing it off of what the website says on NEOS at 14.3. Now, if you were looking at the $3,000 per month, you're going to need about $252,100 invested into QQQI. About $5,000 a month, you need about $420,000 invested. At about $8,000 a month, you need about $672,000 invested. And at about $12,000 per month, you need a little bit over $1 million invested, or $1 million and $8,000 invested. Now, those are the cool numbers. Is even with $672,000, you're getting about $8,000 per month with monthly income. I mean, that's some pretty good income. You don't even have to worry about a job. You still have Social Security coming in, so this is a pretty good retirement. With a $1 million portfolio, I mean, you're getting closer to that fat fire kind of thing with about $10,000 per month. Or $12,000 per month, which is really good. All right, guys, if you're looking for some good income from covered calls, maybe some stocks, bonds, or even cryptocurrency in real estate, maybe you are thinking, how can I make some more income from different sources? One of the best places I have found is creating your own business. And I started my own business, and I also started a side business with a Walmart WFS store. Now, today's sponsor is Limits Express, and they have helped me to make this Walmart WFS store. They helped supply the supplies. They helped ship them to Walmart, and they run the everyday business. So I don't have to spend 40 hours a week on my Walmart store. They do it for me. All they need is your capital in order to get the best wholesale prices possible. And they'll sell regular items like Colgate, Nike socks, Dove soap. And the cool thing is, if you aren't making a profit, they aren't making any money either. So they want you to be successful. If you want to start your own Amazon FBA or Walmart WFS store, you can take a look at the link in my comments and also in my description and talk with Kyle, one of the co-founders. Here's a QR code up here, and you can scan it and schedule a 30-minute call with Kyle, and he'll go over how this all works and to help you set up a Walmart or Amazon store. All right, let's get back to the video. So if you're looking for some good retirement income, I mean, even with $420,000, you're getting about $5,000 per month. I was talking to one of our subscribers in our live stream last week, and Gary Hicks from our live stream mentioned that he had about $420,000 invested into different covered calls. Now with his, he was getting about $6,000 a month. With QQQI, I was saying we're doing about $5,000 a month. So it is very possible for each individual to kind of try to save up and get to that amount where you are growing it for the future. Now, if you're younger and or middle-aged, maybe you'll look at some growth ETFs, and then when you get closer to retirement, you can switch that into some covered call ETFs. And so that's the cool thing about QQQI is you've got a great assets under management with the NASDAQ 100. You're getting $5,000 to all the way up to $12,000 per month with a good portfolio, and you are getting income every single month to help fund your lifestyle. Of course, there are risks, and make sure to consider the risk before you jump into one ETF. So the yield right now is 14.3%, so you are hoping that will continue for the future. Well, here's the thing is, if the market has low volatility, the yields are going to drop. If we go into a bear market, the yields are possibly going to drop. If this ETF kind of goes down, well, there's always a possibility the yields drop. So just kind of temper and make sure that your strategy has the ability to kind of go over and make sure that the yield doesn't drop. All right, risk number 2 could be capital erosion, which means that maybe if the NAV goes down and with the ROC being returned, maybe the capital is going to continue to come down. That could be a risk. Risk number 3 could be the concentration in the NASDAQ 100. You're getting some of those growth companies, and so this gives you a little bit more volatility, and this could be something maybe you don't want. Maybe you want some more with like the S&P 500 and maybe some different sectors to kind of help give you a better strategy. Risk number 4 could be the inflation impact. As inflation continues to go up, you may need more money, and so you may have to have more money invested in order to kind of withstand any inflation that could happen in the future. Now, if you wanted not just to have everything all in QQQI, you can always branch out and create a more balanced portfolio. You can have an SPYI giving you some of the S&P 500. You can have an IWMI giving you some more small caps. You can even add a BTCI giving you some cryptocurrency, or an IYRI giving you some real estate, or an MLPI giving you some good energy infrastructure, or even an NIHI, which is international. These are all funds from NEOs, and this can give you a broad range of different sectors or different ETFs to create a more balanced portfolio. QQQI is just one of my favorites. It won an award in 2025 for best actively managed ETF, and this one is a great one to get some good income for your retirement. So let me know in the comments, what ETFs are you using to create a good income? Do you have a very good income per month? And what are some ETFs that maybe I should consider talking about that you think are great for this channel? All right, and if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and check out our video on the best NASDAQ 100 cover call ETFs rankings right here. All right, guys, now see you in our next video.